everything alright 구름 짝인 살 안중 없는 날 네가 바로 나의 shining light That's what you do 아무리 어두운 밤도 다신다 I owe it to you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As all of you guys know, a new quote-unquote K-pop group from London, Kaachi, has just debuted. Today I'll be going over some of their videos, some scandals and my overall opinion on this group. Firstly, I think some of you would probably be wondering, what is Kaachi? Kaachi is a 4-member girl group consisting of Chunsia, Nicole, Danny, and the only Asian member, Coco. I have been doing some research on this group, and most of the members are from a dance group. I have found a problem. While looking at their profiles, none of these girls have a fixed position in the group except for Danny, who has the title of the lead rapper, while the other members only have positions like leader, Maknae, and Coco has no position at all. This is really ironic as they are debuting as singers yet there is no one with a singer position. Chunsia, a Spanish member, had given herself a Korean name, and I don't think that is very necessary as she is from a London-based K-pop group and she's not Korean. On another note, Coco, the only Korean member, was never announced as a member, yet she is an official member as she appears on Kaachi's official Instagram and music video as well as the teasers, which was really confusing for everyone, because there was a replacement for another member, Mizo, but it wasn't properly announced. The lineup of the group had also changed multiple times, and it was very confusing for everyone to follow. Recently, Kaachi had unfollowed Chunsia's Instagram and netizens had reported that Chunsia had changed her Instagram username. However, Kaachi has released her official statement addressing recent rumors and their manager had stated that Chunsia has not left the group. Moving on to their music videos and choreography. Firstly, let's look at their vocals and rapping. I don't know about you, but this song wasn't it for me. The girls sounded like they were talking more than singing, and compared to other idol groups such as BTS or Twice, and even rookies like TXT or ITZY, it definitely didn't stand out at all. Talent-wise, they aren't that bad, but that definitely needed more training and coaching to properly execute their debut, because this debut really wasn't my cup of tea. If the girls were trained like proper K-pop trainees for at least 1 to 2 years, instead of training at a dance studio, I think they could have done so much better. Now let's go over some of their videos and music videos. When it comes to their choreography, I think they aren't that bad, but they need more training, and they would be better. Their choreography was pretty good. Overall, it was not terrible, but it wasn't good either as they all had different styles, and couldn't really match well together as a group. I think they are lacking in energy and stage presence. I think stage presence is really important in K-pop, but as I'm not a professional dancer, I can't really comment. But if you want more you can always go to some videos that give a more detailed analysis. But from a non-professional's perspective, after watching some of their videos, I've noticed that Chunsia has the best stage presence out of all of the members. But Nicole was the most talented dancer as she dances with the most energy. However, their synchronization needed more work if they plan on continuing to dance together. Right now let's move on to their music video. I honestly don't think it's that bad, as you can tell that they actually have a production team behind them that were helping them shape the video. Their outfits weren't that bad as well. For example, I really liked their outfits during their debut stage Akeda, as if it's your last Blackpink dance cover, and I actually really liked Chunsia split by hair SJDJKD and LOL, but even with all that, I don't think Kaachi really had a planned concept as I couldn't really grasp what they were aiming for, and I could only see a poor imitation on its girl crush concept. I think it is really important to express your group's concept or overall idea, as it helps people understand your music and put it into a category. Now on to another point. Can we actually classify Kaachi as a K-pop group? Honestly, I have no problem at all with foreigners being in the K-pop industry. For example, Lisa from Blackpink. Jackson from GOT7, or Sana, Momo, Minna and Chewie from Twice. They are all amazing idols, and I have no problem at all with them being in the K-pop industry, and I like them a lot as that were all trained like idols, and worked very hard to learn and speak Korean fluently, as well as moving to Korea to peruse their careers as idols. But as all of those idols are in fact Asian, it is easier for them to pursue a career in K-pop. But let's take Lana as an example. Lana is a Russian K-pop idol, however she can speak Korean fluently, she can dance well, and even though her vocal isn't the most stable, it's still something, and she has been living in Korea for a few years to become an idol, meaning that she is a Korea-based idol, and also has a company in Korea backing her up. However, Kaachi has not been trained with the normal procedure, and most of the members cannot speak Korean except for a few common words, as well as the fact that they are based in London, not Korea. I think if the girls had a longer period of training time and they were behind a real Korean company, their debut would have been a lot more relevant, and I think they could have been more successful than this. Moving on, I would like to address that they have debuted for less than half a month, yet they already have been viewed as problematic from some K-pop stans, and caused a few scandals. For example, firstly, they have called Jennie lazy. I couldn't find the footage for this video as their company had already taken it down, but the members were doing a video, and they were challenged to cover K-pop songs with different concepts. One of the concepts were lazy, and the footage shows the girls dancing, while a staff member behind camera was saying, like Jennie when the girls were dancing. If you don't understand, the staff was literally calling Jennie out for slacking on stage, even though the members of Kaachi weren't the ones saying this. I think this shows that the group is not up to professional K-pop standards, as the editors could have edited the parts out instead of leaving for the world to see. Secondly, an ex-member of Kaachi, Mizo, has compared herself to Mamamoo Wasa, and this is unacceptable, because I don't think you should compare yourself to other groups when you don't match up to their potential. This sounds so shady, I'm sorry, but that's just what I think, because I personally think you can't compare a lot of people to Hwasa because she's a queen, and she is really talented. Actually, it was rumored that members of Kaachi were worshipping themselves with other idols, which I won't name, but their producer had addressed them saying that they were fake. However, in the video, Jennie and her scandal were not mentioned at all. Wrapping up, I don't think the members of Kaachi are bad people or koribus, even if they do display some wrong Korean stereotype behaviors. I think that some of the members could be quite talented if they were trained more. For example, Nicole's dancing. However, I don't think these girls are quite suitable for being K-pop idols, but I still wish them luck on their career. As a viewer, I hope you'll respect all the members, and if you don't like them, still do not go to their page and comment hate messages, as even though they may not fit your taste, they are people too, and you should not deliberately try to hurt them, even though I know I will not stand them. Hating on them is really unnecessary behavior, and I will not encourage anyone to give hate to the girls. Personally, I think they would be better off as a pop group instead of a K-pop group, and if they were better trained they would definitely have the potential. Anyways, what do you guys think about Kaachi? This will be the end of today's video, and I hope you could like, subscribe and comment.